How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we had defeated the Lava Piranha at Mount Lava Lava, obtained the 5th Star Spirit Mist Star, and we will be heading back over to Toad Town so we can start going ahead and finding the next location for Star Spirit number 6. But, of course, before I do want to go ahead and start doing some of the side quests again, picking back where we left off before we started Chapter 5, and delivering some letters. We do have one conveniently for the Red Yoshi Kid at Yoshi's Village. We are already right next to the little guy, so let's go ahead and speak with him about it. Wow, alright, great. Did you see that fire blow out of the mountain? That's so neat. Something else flew out too. Looks like checking it out is a job for some fearsome 5, but I guess we can't. Until I get bigger, I guess I'll just listen to the stories of your adventures. So that means you have to come visit us all the time and tell us stories, Mario. A Red Yoshi Kid. Ah, that must be the one. The name's Paraker. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. And there we go. And as he always says, another letter duly delivered. Postman's job is never done. Thanks. I wonder what it is. Oh, my pal made up a new game. I gotta play this later. He also wants me to come over to his town and play with him sometime. But how can I get there? Oh, well, maybe someday I'll be able to cross the sea and hang out. It's really funny, because I was just writing him a letter about a game I made up. Mr. Paraker, will you help me? Here, deliver my letter to the Toad Kid who asked you to send this one to me. Could you? Thanks. And we got a letter for Dainty, so we're getting another letter to him. And with really nothing else for us to do back here at Yoshi Village and really all of Lava Lava Island, it is time to say farewell to this nice, really good resort area and start heading back over to where we need to be, Toad Town. And at the same time, let's start avoiding some enemies because we really don't need to be fighting anymore. As soon as I say that. I'll just go ahead. I do want to add up some XP. I rarely ever fight with Parakarry anymore. And yeah, I'm not going to lose any HP. Okay, so one thing I do want to mention as well. There is some... Okay, this should knock it out there. Alright, there we go. One thing I do want to mention is we are going to be heading back to Toad Town. So we are going to be encountering something. I'll go ahead and let the cutscene do all the talking before I just continue to really spoil anything. Colorado's already here waiting for us. I went ahead and took out the Ice Power badge because we aren't going to be needing it anymore, honestly. I replaced it with the Spike Shield badge for now. And the reason is, we will see in just a moment. Whoa, Mario, old boy. Certainly took your time, eh? Yeah, it took my time. And good thing I didn't trigger anything. Let me go ahead and take out Sushi for this one. Now we talk to the whale. You want to go back to Toad Town? Yes, we do. What a heady adventure. Adieu, Lava Lava Island. Perchance someday I shall return to your shores. Ooh. And look at that, a familiar face. Junior Troop is back. But the whale doesn't seem to care. He's already heading off. Yes. I did it. I swam all the way. Alright, Mario. Now I'm gonna give you a beating you'll never... What? Wait! Where are you going? Wait, Mario, wait up. Come back here, you chicken. Sweet soup. Dang, this man really swam all the way over here. Thanks, whale. Thanks for giving us a ride. Probably the final ride we'll ever get back here. But dang. I like how the seagull is just like, stupid kid. Alright guys, and if it wasn't pretty clear and obvious already with Junior Troopa making his appearance, we kind of already know what we're going to be expecting next, honestly. Thank you, Mr. Whale. Thank heavens we've arrived. Now Tuna Ferry is one experience I shan't do again. Cheers for the ride, though. I'm in your debt. For now, I'm heading back to Koopa Village to relax. My wife must be waiting for me. Perhaps our paths will cross again in the future, old boy. Cheerio. Bye, Colorado, even though you were really annoying. And now... Woo! He really had made waste. I never see you again for the rest of my life. Now, Mario, you're mine this time. Now he runs up at us. Aya! But with all that swimming, here it comes. You better be ready. Junior Trooper, his health fell all the way down to 20 because of that. Ah, no, all that swimming, my HP is almost gone. Well, I'll make up for my low HP by using my new skill. Check this out. More power! Not only does he add his flying ability, he is now with a spike top. I know all your fighting patterns now, Mario. See my gear? That spike, the wings? You can never attack me now. I'm the smartest fighter alive. I can be defeated. Wahaha. So here we are, Junior Trooper battle number 4. And he has fully equipped himself alright. And of course that's the reason why I equipped the spike badge, is because of the fact that he has the spike. Not only with the flying, he has been... Yeah, what in the... Why did you do that? Is that even legal? He has covered many methods of Mario's attack. We can't even just regularly attack as Sushi. We're gonna have to go ahead and do the water block. Squirt, excuse me. So just try to get it as close to the edge as you can. Look at that, already more than half of his health. Really, another one will do the trick. And all that's left is just one hit. I'm just gonna go ahead and squirt. Really doesn't matter how much you do it. Still gonna kill him. And honestly, with the spike badge, one of the easiest Junior Trooper boss fights. Fights you can get. Oh, so close to that level up. You know what? Now that I think about it, I have wings. If I had just flown to the island, I wouldn't have wasted my HP. Then I probably would have beaten Mario in no time. Stupid. Yeah, you idiot, stupid Junior Trooper. And to needlessly say, it won't be the last of him. Unfortunately, this little kid just loves to annoy us. Alright, so now that we're back at Toad Town, we do have everything we need to start the next chapter. Oh, some visitors. Let's go ahead and have some conversation. Especially with Goombario out. Mario, please take good care of my brother, okay? Come on, we're in a hurry, Goombario. Seriously, you're so ambitious all the time. Be quiet. Goombario, you're looking just fine, aren't you? You be careful not to be on burden on Mario's adventure. Hey, no way I'm a burden. I help out all the time. Well, our dear little Goombario is helping out the great Mario. I'm so proud. I'm going to tell Dad and Goompa. Mario, you just have to come over to our house again someday. Come on, stop it, Mom. You're embarrassing me. I'm not a kid anymore. Oh, don't be silly, Pumpkin. I'm not saying anything embarrassing at all. I just love you, that's all. Can a mother be proud of her children? Oh, Mom, you always treat me like a kid. Hey, Goombario's getting scolded. Shut up, Goombario. Mom, Goombario's being mean. Man, this family. Alright, so now that we've had that little family reunion out of the way, let's go ahead and start heading back over to the main Toad Town Square so that way we can go ahead and talk to Dainty. No, wait, Dainty was down here. Never mind. I'm thinking of the Traveling Sisters. The Dainty is actually all the way down at the by the train stop. I want to make sure I have Parakarry out for this, and I think Dainty was the red-colored one if I remember correctly. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, he is Dainty. Alright, I didn't need to care about all that. And of course, a postman's job is never done when he delivers his letters. We get it. Wow, thanks a lot. You're much faster than the old postman, that's for sure. Damn, that Yoshi kid is really good pen pal, huh? He writes really long letters. It sounds like there's always something fun going on wherever he is. Lucky Yoshi. We should write back again. What do you think we ought to write about? I don't know. Let's think about it later. By the way, I want to ask you a favor, Mr. Parakarry. Can you deliver this? It's a letter for Uncle Frosty of Starborn Valley. He's my uncle up there, taking care of lots of star kids. It sounds like a hard job. He has chased them around all the time. At least that's what he says in the letters he sends. Anyway, I wrote him a letter to take his mind off work. I know it's far from here, but I really appreciate it. And we got one of the final few letters. It is for a letter to Frosty in Starborn Valley. So already, pretty much, the name says it there. We have not visited Starborn Valley yet. It is actually still quite a while away before we can even get there. So our journey will end there for that letter. But we still have one more letter we can deliver. I believe it's for one of the boos, if I'm not mistaken. It's for Igor. Alright. I do kind of have to head back to Igor's shop anyways. So to avoid just having a lot of traveling time, I'll go ahead and cut there and I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, I have made it back at Igor's shop. I went ahead and already bought another light shroom just in case I figured I may need it. It is good to have at least some form of recovery. But the rest, you know what? I'll buy a super ship just in case. But now let's go ahead and talk to Igor. Welcome to Boost Shop. How can I scare you today? Nothing. Igor's a Boost Shop, correct? The name's Parakarry. Deliver letters. Go ahead and deliver it. Another letter duly delivered. Postman's job is never done. A letter? Alright, an order list. Weird. This is order from Gusty Gulch. That's right around the corner. Can't they just come here? Well, my motto is from Boo to you with a smile. Take this for your trouble. Alright, and we got a start piece. So that ends that journey of letters. The reason why we're still continuing with the letters series in the first place is because you do get a very significantly good reward from it. Unfortunately, the reward, I won't spoil it, but for those who do know, it is quite a good badge to have. Unfortunately, you do get it pretty late in the game, since Starborn Valley is one of the last chapters you can actually access the place legitimately. But of course, you still want to deliver the letters regardless, because you do get a substantial reward from it. It's still something you don't want to ignore. But of course, we're going to have to hold off on that part later, because we just can't get there now. But no worry, and before I continue back to our regularly scheduled program, there is an upgrade block here to the left if we go ahead and do so. Everyone else's abilities are okay once they're ultra ranked, but for purposes of getting that extra 1 hit of damage, I am going to go ahead and use Watt, just because I like to have him in certain battles for his abilities as well. And plus, being able to ignore defense is immense. And now we have 3 partners that are all the way fully ranked up. Alright, I believe now that we have the Ultra Hammer, we can actually, no, excuse me. Okay, so now we can go here with Sushi, but before I do that, I do want to go ahead and level up real quick, because needless to say, that level up will help us in just getting those extra badge points. I think I'll keep my flower points the same, but let me just go ahead and level up real quick, and I'll be back with you guys in just a moment at the Toad Town series. Alright guys, now back from all that battling. The reason it takes a little longer now is because, of course, as you progress further in the chapters, earning star points from enemies that you battled like chapters earlier, you don't get as much from them, pretty much to balance out battling like very weak enemies to get everything you need, to get all the star points you get. But we can go ahead and continue forward now with Sushi. But now that you come back, oh shoot, and it's the final blooper mini boss of the Toad Town sewers, and that is going to be, once I switch over, change member. And with the level up, I did go ahead and re-equip the quick change badge again, just because it's going to be useful for many things. I'm going to go ahead and tattle on the super blooper. So this is a super blooper. Whoa, it's huge. Easily the biggest blooper ever, with a max HP of 70, attack power of 500. Trust me, its size doesn't lie. It's pretty powerful. When it gets mad, it turns red and its power goes way up. And sometimes it spawns blooper babies. Welcome down, Mario. We're in for a fight. No kidding. This is certainly a nasty creature right here. And I can't time it because of how big he is. Good thing I dodged that. He does have, I think, just a couple methods of attack, honestly. Not many too dangerous to worry about, but still just keep in mind that. Alright. I'll keep that for now. Let me just go ahead and power jump. And then with Watt, just gonna go ahead. It doesn't have any defense, so it's not like I'm exactly penetrating any defense boost, but it does. Watt does hurt a lot. Yep, there they are, the blooper babies. Let me see if this will work. Let me see if this does work. It might not work on the boss, but it might work on the. Oh, I messed up so bad. Oh, it worked on one of them though. Interesting. Let me get rid of the small one. Just because it's not paralyzed. Alright. its animation for being confused is pretty funny. Let me just get rid of the small one. I don't know how much HP it has. Oh, so more than 5. Just because Watt does a little bit less than Mario. Just want to get rid of the blooper baby. Rather not have any more methods of attack. Oh, come on. Ooh, there we go. That's what I was worried of. I'm gonna go ahead for both so I can be out of sight. Actually, no. I can attack still. And then I'm gonna go out of sight. Just to prevent, because when it's in red, that's a lot of HP to not deal with. Even with the Zap Tap, that still would have at least negated some of the damage, but we still would have taken a lot. I'll go ahead and use a maple syrup. Just because I'm running out of FP. Alright, that's fine. At least bow smack does increase by 1, and since it has no defense, it's still going to do a decent amount of damage. Just 5. Same as Watt, so that's okay. Just 1 less for 1. That's not bad. The blooper baby's coming back. You know what? Just gonna hit the blooper. It's getting low in HP, so that's not a big deal for us. Yeah, Zap Tap. See, I'm telling you guys, it's a good badge to have. Oh, it's red again. Come on, how did I mistime that? That's so... whatever. Just get out of sight. Alright, well, they're not going to do anything to us, even if we did it. Alright. And we should be finishing this off easily now, as long as we time it. I honestly thought the babies would have gone away too, but I guess not. But that's okay, we can get rid of them easily too. I think they've taken enough damage now to the point where we can just do our regular jumps, and then Bo can just easily knock them out. They took 2 damage. And now Bo can just smack the shit out of the baby. That did not sound right, but whatever. And Big Blooper goes away forever. And we get a switch that unlocks the next pipe. Which I believe takes us over back to Yoshi Village. What is it again? Yeah, Yoshi's Village, yeah. Because one of the only places it won't take you is Shy Guy's Toy Box for obvious reasons. It's pretty easy to get there already. We can do a little bit more traversing now. We still can't fully traverse every single aspect of Toad Town Sewers yet. We are just missing one last element that will help us fully... I'm gonna run away from these guys, not in the mood. I'll do it another time. And then I believe, yeah, with this one, there's also one last thing that we still can't do yet, but it'll happen in the next, in a couple more episodes time. And then I'm pretty sure, no, I meant, yeah, all right. And, oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, we still can't do anything about these yet, since we still don't have that one item I'm talking about. But I believe if we go here, we can easily get out of here now. Because there is one thing over here. You're probably like, dead end. What do I do now? Don't worry, guys. Go ahead and use Bombette. A loud explosion now. You see this guy? Let's talk to him. Hello, looky here. Hello, hello, hello. Rip Cheeto at your service. You're quite an surprising fellow finding this place. What am I doing here? Just a little business. And minding my own. You, my friend, you just stumbled a great fortune, for I have a deal for you. I have something special and it only costs 64 coins. Deal, trust me, it's a bargain. Now I'm good, I'll pass. Okay, pinch your pennies. It's a shame. Really, this item's amazing. And well, it could have been yours. Come back. I believe Rip Cheeto does give you some good items, and then I think after every other time you pay him money to buy something else, usually like a dried shroom or something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and avoid it. So now that we go up this pipe, you kind of hear the music. We're back at Toad Town now. Interesting, right? For those who probably didn't know, we were actually in front of the blue house. So once I go ahead and open the key, it was always that door that was locked from the inside. Now you're able to get in. Pretty much the earliest you can do that is going to be after chapter 5, only because now that you have Sushi, you're able to get there, or at least during chapter 5, now that you're able to get there. Okay, so now that everything's going to be really much done for this area, there's still that one letter we can't deliver, and pretty much a lot of it's already done now. The only thing we can really do now to not progress further is go back to the Shooting Star Summit and spend some more of our star pieces. Probably nothing over here. Oh, ooh, there is the Jump Charge badge and Super Smash Charge badge. These are good badges to have. I will actually go ahead and get this badge. Actually, I do like the Super Charge one. I'll stick off to that for now. The reason these badges are good is because, of course, as the name implies, Sushi, stop dancing, is they do charge up your jumps. So it's kind of like having the charge ability already. I don't think I have it here. It's just like Power Jump. But if you do have that, you can, of course, charge up your jumps to build like very enormous power, and then comboed with the multi-bounce badge, which I cannot find. I have it. Where is it? Where is... Oh, the power bounce badge. Sorry. Wrong one. Coupled with this, you can actually do some sick amount of damage. It like adds up. If you're able to do like 2 of them at once with your power up plus badge like I have equipped, you could do crazy amounts up to like 30 in one successful swoop if you can do it. It's very good. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. I might get it just later into the chapter when we get into it. Because it's going to be, honestly, very easy to get into the next chapter, just because we have everything we need. Like I said, it's good to go ahead and grab all the seeds that you can. The Toad House is the slogan here, refresh your body and soul. I wanted to take a nap. I need to get my HP back up now. And just south of the Toad House that we're in now is actually the next place we're going to have to go to access the next chapter. Twink hasn't told us about it, but of course, playing the game, we're pretty much told how we're supposed to get into it. But we see Colorado here. Let's speak with him and see what's going on. What ho, old boy? Ahead is pleasant path, but can't see Koopa is blocking it. It appears he's quite strong, I say. Strong brute indeed. This is a bit sticky wicket. There's naught I can do. The only course of action is for me to search for a secret passage to Koopa Village. Alright, so beyond this path is, as Colorado mentioned, Can't See Koopa. He is someone we are going to have to fight, optionally of course, but I will go ahead and wait off on that later. For those who are familiar, Can't See Koopa is a very notable, very difficult mini-boss, optional boss. But if you do, you open the path for there. You don't really get any major benefit from fighting him and winning, but we will go ahead and do that, just not right now. We'll go off and hold off on that fight next time. And we are now at Flower Fields, but we are going to go, well, okay, we are now at the pathway, the doorway to Flower Fields, but we're gonna go ahead and stop our adventure at this location for next time. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed. So we did just a little bit of some side quests. We delivered some letters. We still have one to deliver that is nowhere near where we can access now, but that's okay. We'll hold off on that for a few more chapters more. We also went and explored a little bit more of the sewers, leveled up one of our partners, and we are now just moments away from opening the door path that leads us onto chapter 6. But we'll leave that for next time. So guys, this has been your boy Ron. Till next time, I'll see you guys back here at the flower patch at Toad Town, so you can go ahead and enter the next area for chapter 6 to get Star Spirit 6. I'll see you guys then. Take care.